Hi guys, welcome back to In the Now. This is a series where we get to know more about the people who have been around us for a long time. And today, we have Spaghetti!
Hi everyone.
Oh.
On the streets, they call me James, but that's just my government name. My enemies, they know me as Spaghetti.
Wait, what? Your government name? What oh, I mean, I guess, yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't even think about that, but you're right.
Yeah, government issued name.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, you're Spaghetti. You're Spaghetti to everybody else. That's it.
Spaghetti. Some people call me by James. Some people call me by Spaghetti. Sometimes Getty. Sometimes Speg. However people shorten it down.
Are you ready for your questions, though?
I feel like I should be a little concerned, but yeah, hit me with all the questions you have.
Okay, so actually, first question. Well, the reason I wanted to go right into the questions is because I actually really wanted to ask you the story behind your name.
So the story behind my name. So during high school, I used to breakdance a lot. I go by the breakdance name Noodles. So originally, I was gonna try to get the name Noodles on Mabby. My friend introduced me. He was like, "Hey, Matt, play this MMO. You should try it out sometime." I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Why not?" So I tried to name it Noodles. It was taken. I didn't know what to go with. My friend, she said, "Why not go with Spaghetti?" I'm like, "Okay, sure." So I typed in Spaghetti, and then, bam, that's how I got the name Spaghetti.
Wow. And you actually got Spaghetti.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Wow.
Surprisingly.
I remember, so before our interview, we had that one talk the other night. I don't remember when it was, but, like, it was recent. But you said something about, like, there were other people also named different foods or something?
Oh, yeah, back on Rari, there was someone named Dumplings. I had a relative that used to play Mabby as well. He went by Pastrami. There was a guy on our server named Pasta as well, which he was the Giga in our server around G2.
Mm-hmm.
And there was also someone named, I think their name was Munchkin, and then we were all going to make a guild called Delicious at one point, but I don't know what happened. Everyone just disappeared.
Everyone disappeared with merge, or was it like before?
This was like during G2.
Oh.
Everyone just suddenly quit, or this is back when everyone would only run CR beginner.
Yeah.
For a gold. So I tried showing someone CR normal, and each person I took with me, they ended up quitting.
Jeez. That really sucks, though. Oh, man.
Yeah.
So, you've been playing for a long time, then. How long have you been playing?
I started at the end of G1. I played up until G13? Because I quit around 2013.
Mm-hmm.
I quit around 2013. I would log on yearly just to say hello to some people. But I started playing again officially November 2020. Is when I officially started playing again.
Nice. I mean, yeah, everybody comes and goes. It's completely normal, especially if you've been playing the game for a long time, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Sometimes you just need to get away for a little bit, so...
it was kind of a long time for me, because coming back, the game was so different, because I remember everything would kill you in one shot and stuff.
Yeah.
And then coming back, I would see everyone taking 1 damage. I'm like, what? How? And then, out of confusion, of course, like, for someone that's confused of like how the game changed, you decide to look up the game a lot more. You're like, all right, so why are they only taking 1 damage? And then I think because of that, that's what got me to play again.
You're like, oh man, I'm so far behind.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's exactly what happened.
Aw, man. For me, it's the fashion, but because like I was gone actually for 2 years or so to play Black Desert when it came out. So like, same.
Oh yeah, the Black Desert grind. I remember making a warrior in that game, and no one wanted to party with me.
Oh, yeah. I guess warrior was really under.
Yeah, no one liked warriors because they were underlucked. I remember joining a party, and then they thought I was a warrior, then they kicked me out.
Oh, that's so sad.
It was pretty sad. I was actually sad.
It's okay. I was a ranger, so I was kind of the same boat a little bit.
What ended up happening is that because of the fact that I played a warrior, warriors were actually the best in PvP during that time, and people would ask me to come defend them and help in PvP situation. I'm like, haha, remember when you didn't want to party with me?
Oh. The
No. Yeah,
revenge.
I was being petty.
Oh my gosh. So what other games do you play?
Outside of Navi, I would say I play a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5. Not GTA Online. I play on a roleplay server called NoPixel. It's one of the popular roleplay servers.
Mhm.
I know some people think like once you get into that server, oh, like now it's easy to become famous. It's actually not, but it's fun. On GTRP, I roleplay as a quote unquote brain damaged criminal.
Oh. Okay.
So the whole purpose of this criminal is that he's not the smartest. He tends to get caught within the crimes that he does.
Mhm.
Like, if you want me to do like an example of like a dialogue from him, I can if you want.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, so I play as this character named Kaiba Ichiban, and they call me the Wizard. Not with magic tricks, but the Wizard, with marijuana. And what I like to do is I like to show people the mystic arts of blowing O's. You can do triple O's, 3 O's, 1 O. You can blow O's straight out of your butthole. And I can tell you straight up, this is from the dojo of YouTube. So I play as that character. So he's supposed to be very enthusiastic, but he's really not the smartest. Mainly because of like every incident he had, he's been hit in the head really hard.
So does it like just get worse every time?
It gets worse every time, yes. Like it gets worse and worse. And he's one of the characters that I play as.
Yeah.
I also play as a superhero named Barrick Barrelson, but my enemies, they know me as Blade Flare. So what I do as a superhero, I try to keep the citizens of Los Santos safe, but apparently they can't consider me a superhero until I win my first fight. And all the 60 fights that I've been in, I've been losing every single one. My first time I was trying to fight crime, I went to Grove Street and I got shot. That's where I decided to become a superhero. So I play as that character too. Like there's a lot of characters I play as.
It sounds like a lot of the characters you play as fail.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole purpose.
Oh my gosh.
It gives them like that story arc where like it. I'm pretty sure you watch anime, right?
Actually, I don't. I'm actually one of the few Mabby players that don't actually watch anime very much.
But you understand like the whole concept where the main character starts out weak, and then as the story progresses, he gets stronger. Yeah, it's kind of that process.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of that process.
So one day you'll succeed. One day.
Yeah, one day.
But it might be a long time.
Yeah, one day.
All right. Are there any other games before we continue?
I also play. Obviously I play Mabby.
Yeah.
I play a lot of FPS games as well. I used to play competitive League of Legends.
Mm-hmm.
I peaked at Diamond 2 at the time. I think it was like Season 3, Season 4. I peaked at Diamond 2. I played... Season 3, there was this thing called the... well, this is when the LCS started. They invited the top 32 teams. Me and my cousin got invited to that, actually, and we lost.
Oh.
Because we were gold at the time. But we were top team number 32. Somehow.
I honestly have almost no knowledge about stuff pertaining to League, but I assume that's really good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That League definitely brought out like the worst side of me, but it also showed me it definitely showed me what I needed to work on as a person. So.
Oh, that's good then.
So thank you, League of Legends, for showing me my flaws.
Wow,
and how to work on them.
I didn't think I would ever hear that from someone.
Thank you for showing me. That
all because of League.
Means absolutely nothing in League of Legends.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's your favorite talent?
For Mabby, I would say my favorite will always going to be combat melee.
Yeah, that's the most main basic little.
Yeah. It's what I grew up with, man. Like, I know ninja is fun to do. Alchemy is extremely fun. It's fun using chain sweep and just one shot everything. But I would say my heart belongs to combat.
Yeah, that's. It's gotta. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's hard to because the whole uniqueness of Mabby was from combat itself.
You think so? Or the combat
definitely.
style,
it's
you mean, right?
Yeah, the style, yeah, because like rock paper scissors, like because most MMOs it's typical click, point and click, and then use abilities, take damage, and maybe at the time it's like, well, either defend or get one shotted,
Yeah.
or counterattack or get one shotted.
Jeez.
Hey, the whole like basics of like ice counter or N+1 or N+ smash, like all those uniqueness all did come from combat.
What's your favorite NPC?
Oh man, that's a tough one. What's the NPC's name inside your main church? What's their name?
I don't know. We would have to go back there and check.
We'll call them the marriage NPC of Humane. Okay, so the reason why I chose this spot and why I chose that NPC is because those are where I got married and also where I got divorces on Mabby.
Oh my god.
Because each of these divorces have a funny story behind all of them. Well, except for one, but...
Do you, like, have some obsession with failure? Like, what is this?
Yeah, well, that's actually how I, It's not that I have an obsession with failure. I feel like we need failure in order to know what we work on in order to succeed later on.
Oh.
Like, that's probably the best way of describing that.
That's interesting. I've never heard that, but that's true.
Because... Well, I guess I'll get a little personal about this.
Yeah, go for it.
I spend my I grew up poor, like I didn't grow up with like money or anything, like
yeah.
So and most of the stuff that I tried doing, like I tried achieving, I would always fail. Like truth being told, I would fail. But like as like time goes by, like I would start seeing like little successes to the point where eventually maybe there's like an ending to like that failure where it becomes a success. But the way how we see success is a lot differently compared to like how others would see it. Like, some people would be like, oh, I'm successful because I make a lot of money. For me, it's like I'm successful because I'm happy. And like for me, like I want to go for that happiness over anything.
That's such a sweet thing to think about.
Yeah, I mean, it took me like I said, League of Legends definitely changed my mindset. As fucked up
oh my
as that
god,
sounds,
then it just turns back into League.
As messed up as that sounds, like all the losses in that game, like the way I process everything, once it all changed, like that's how I started, I guess in the League of Legends term, after all those losses, once you change your mindset, change the way like how you think, like you start to like win those games.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess that's probably the best way of explaining it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that with life too. Like once you change your mindset, like once you change like the way you're thinking, like instead of thinking like, oh, maybe like this person's out to get me or something, like instead of focusing on like what negatives come at you, you just focus on yourself and see what you can improve on.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably the best way of saying it.
Yeah, that's good. Do you have any names that you would like to shout out? Like names that you'll always remember, or just in general,
Oh yeah. This goes out to Mari Bear. Happy birthday.
Oh, wait, is it actually her birthday? I feel like I hear that a lot.
It's not actually her birthday, but But I feel like she deserves a shout out for the happy birthdays because every day is always her birthday. But shout outs to you guys haven't yet. Wait, can I also shout out the person that interviewing me by any chance?
Yeah, go for it.
Shout outs to tomorrow, guys. You guys haven't yet hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bells, just for the next video that would come out next, made by this beautiful person.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, yeah. I don't know who else to shout out. Oh yeah, shout outs to Cupcat. Thank you for all the memes. I'll not forget that as well. And yeah.
All right. Okay. So do you have any advice that you would like to give people, whether or not it is in real advice or in-game advice?
When it comes to in-game advice, my advice to everyone when it comes to in-game would be play the game at your own pace.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say this is because I've had so many people try to tell me what to do in this game. And I'll be honest, I know some people don't like that. I know some people don't mind it. For me, like, play the game at your own pace because you don't want to rush to like end game and stuff because you'll get bored. Like, you might as well just enjoy the game as much as you can by taking your time.
That reminds me, like, For me, I'm actually the type of person, I don't like to be told what to do in this game, but at the same time, I'm the type of person that likes to, like, I only like it when you tell me what to do if I've asked. If I haven't asked, then don't tell me.
Oh, yeah.
If I ask, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I don't mind people like backseating me. Like, it's as long as it's something that I don't know and like I'm learning something new. But if it's something that I already know or like something that I don't want to know because like I'm trying to figure it out, then yeah, I generally don't like that.
Yeah. Do you have any in real advice as well?
But in real advice, I would say like for those are, I know COVID is like tough times. I know like a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff. Just remember, like at the end of like every darkness, there's always a light, and if you feel like you're falling down, don't forget like there's always a bottom where you fall. But when you go up, there's never a limit of going up. So always keep going up, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That would be my life advice.
Your life advice, yeah. I mean, that's technically what the in real advice is, huh? Technically.
Well, it depends. Like some people have like financial advice and stuff. I probably should not give financial advice, truth be told, especially coming from a person that grew up. Well, I'm not saying I'm poor now. I would say I'm probably like
normal.
Well, yeah, normal between
like
normal and middle class. Yeah, like average. I would say like if you're struggling, like if you're struggling as a person, and you're trying to find ways to improve that, you'll never find answers from others because the best place to find those answers is from yourself, because you know yourself the best out of everyone.
That's true, yeah. And like, yeah, even if you asked others for help, like there's only so much they can do to help.
Yeah, because when like the most they can do is give you their advice, but it's up to you if you want to take them.
Yep, very true.
Yeah, so
All
and
right.
I'm personally working on that myself as well. So yeah.
Same for me, honestly. I feel like a lot of people are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all are.
Yeah.
We're all working on it. Just some people don't like to admit it. You know, I get the whole pride stuff. You know, like being prideful about yourself, but sometimes it's okay to show like that human side of you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because in the end, we are.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So thank you for doing this with me.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
this is a really interesting experience.
Yeah, and like I find it funny that the way that you found out that you were wanting or I wanted to interview you, I guess, is through my stream the other day or the other week, I guess.
It was funny because I saw your stream, so I went to your stream and I just heard someone about getting banned. So I'm like, oh, who else got banned?
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh my god.
And then I found out you guys were talking about me. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. that was a fun 1 month vacation.
Yeah, that's a whole.
I'm not gonna lie. Upon coming back, the first thing I did was buy NX to see if I would get banned again. That was the first thing I did.
Yeah, if you guys are curious about that, you can check my most recent VOD stream that's on my channel. But we talked about that a little bit in that video. But yeah. But yeah, so I will see you all in the now. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Bye-bye.